Ah, look, she's doing the pork ear, pork ear. Ah, kapun kap, thank you. So a little bit of pork ear. Oh, that is gristly. Michelle, you want a piece?
No, I'll pass.
You don't want a piece?
No.
I'll keep that in the side of my cheek, spit that out down the road somewhere, just to be polite. Okay, one last look from our lovely hotel room window here on the front at Hat Yai. Michelle and I are on another journey. I've got a little story to tell you, but I'll wait until we get downstairs. What a morning. I got up nice and early. We're just about to leave the hotel. We've got a train to catch. And I came out here just like this, and there was all sorts going on. And I talked about the Chang sign, and I asked someone, what's the name of the market? So it's a Kim Yong market, super famous. I took this camera and you guys, and I walked all along the food street. We talked about the fried chicken. I went inside the market. I spoke with loads of people. It was a really good vlog. I was out there about 45 minutes, and then I said, I've got to get back because we're checking out this morning, and I got up early to show you around the market. Got back here to the door, pressed stop, and the video wasn't going. I was so frustrated. Would have been a nice vlog. I'm so sorry. Anyway, instead today, you're going to get a moving vlog.
Honey, 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 honey.
So we're going to walk to the railway station. We're very close. We chose to be pretty close, so we're going to walk there and look for something to eat, something we can take with us on the journey.
Test out their paths.
I'm not going on their paths, I'm staying on the roads. You can rarely walk on the pavements more than a few hundred meters before it's either blocked with motorcycles or seats and chairs. But we've only got to go down these 2 blocks here, hang a left, and 2 more blocks, and we're at the railway station. Now, I said to Michelle, shall we get a grab this morning? And sometimes we do, but we both fancied a little bit of a walk, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we've plenty of time today.
We've got an hour before the train departs, so why not? And probably a time to mention how good these bags have been. How long have we been travelling with these bags now?
About 5 years.
So about 5 years with these bags, with the rollers?
Yeah.
Okay, 7 years of travelling, 5 years with these rolling. And a big shout out then to Osprey for creating such brilliant bags. These things have been fantastic. 40 litre transporter. You just stop there, sweetheart. Hello, how are you? Man, look at your... Thank you, we're good. Up. Now these are the tuk-tuks at Hat Yai. And like a lot of places around Thailand, they're omnipresent, they're everywhere, but they are a pain in the backside. So should we try the pavement? What do you think? I think this one might work. So yeah, the tuk-tuks, they will try to rip you off. They're good people, they're not really being unkind, but they, for example, if I wanted to get in one of those, they take us to the railway station, but they'd probably charge time and a half what a taxi would. So there's no point. It's nice today, it's not too hot. But you can tell that Hat Yai and this province is very much influenced, similar to Malaysia, by a Muslim culture. You'll see a lot of that in the clothing that's for sale. You know, it's not quite the same as, you know, up in Bangkok, quite different. Now that looks like a really old Volkswagen Golf, or maybe a, what's the other one? The Volkswagen Polo. Could be a Polo or a Golf, but man, that's old. Okay, just at the end of this road, I say it is only 2 blocks, I can see an old shunting train or an old train engine, so it could be our train. Michelle just said, could be our train, it could. We've had older. Actually, now I get closer to it, Michelle, that's way too modern for our train. Okay, so we've still got half a block to get to the entrance. Some days it would be way too hot to do this, even this short walk. But you can see today it's pretty overcast and it's had a little bit of rain over the last few days, so it's brought the temperature down, so it's actually quite pleasant to walk. But I can feel that the sun's starting to burn through the clouds. So given another hour or so, it could get very, very hot again. Wow, it's busy, this road. Hello. Hello. Anyone sees a camera? We have been to this railway station so many times now. An important delivery of stuffed toys, stuffed teddy bears. Look, thousands of them. Oh, Minions. Minions here, Winnie the Pooh, Minnie Mouse. And there's another little train here. So an old decommissioned train. Locomotive number 32. Oh, beautiful little thing. So this is the railway entrance, Hat Yai railway entrance, and this is the train hotel of Hat Yai. And to be honest, if you've got to do a stop, it's not a bad hotel. It has not the best reviews, but not a bad hotel. So we've got to go up this little ramp. And then there's a scanning thing here and a camera. Now some people ask us, they say, how do you get your tickets? Well, actually there's a railway ticketing online service, and it also works on your phone. So you can book everything online and pay by card. I'll take you a little look around Hat Yai Junction. Michelle has got a seat over there. We've been here, I think, maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 times, I'm not sure. So you have to cross the tracks, actually walk onto the tracks to get to the different platforms. And then this is, well, we'll call it platform 2. It is platform 2. And this is where all the hawkers are selling chicken and drinks, letting a bit of steam off. So this is where all the hawkers are selling cold drinks and chicken and coffee, everything you might need. Some people say to me in the comments, oh, you should be careful going on to the, so this chicken looks nice, chicken and sticky rice, Sawadi Cup. They say, oh, you've got to be careful walking on the tracks, Sawadi Cup. But, I mean, for example, in this station, there's no other choice. If you want to get onto platform 2, you've got to cross and walk over the tracks. They put a little bit of wood down there so you can get over. Hello, Sawadi Cup. How are you? Hello. Hello. Chicken. Hat Yai chicken. Huh? Tarai krab. Tarai krab. 30 baht. With 30. Okay, so 30 baht for a bit of Hat Yai chicken and sticky rice, and they're all selling along here. But just outside the station, I don't want her to hear me, just outside you can get it freshly cooked. So yes, but here's where you have to cross. So there is no options, you've got to cross, keep a lookout. Look right, look left, and across you go. And you're actually going to cross here 2 lines. And then on platform 1, there's a lot more sort of official retail shops. There's a little supermarket, souvenir shop. And the clock is showing 10 to 2, or 13 minutes to 2. Our train is at 2:30, maybe. I don't expect the trains to run on time in Thailand. They rarely do. I just want to add, actually, it's interesting because this is where the big sleeper trains that go to Bangkok set off from. And I've been here many times, but I didn't realise how close it was to the city centre. We're literally just 3 or 4 blocks up and you're right in the heart of Hat Yai. So if you get off here and you've got any waiting time, you don't have to hang around the station. There's lots to see. Just, poodle into the town. There's loads of great places to eat in the city. All down this platform they have these really powerful fans. I don't know, they're like turbine sort of fans that blow cool air down the platform, but they're never on. I think they put them on when the 31, 32 train comes. So yeah, but just generally they don't switch them on, which is a shame because they're really powerful and quite effective, and they cool the air on the platform. Now this is quite interesting because this looks like a 7-Eleven, doesn't it? And it isn't. And two notable differences. They're a lot more expensive and they have no air conditioning at all, so when you go in there it's not cool. But they've completely ripped off the 7-Eleven look. And just opposite the train station, about half a block, is a big shopping mall called Robinsons, and it's huge, and it has a few sort of eateries, a little restaurant, KFC, and a few places. So if you want to come and just get some food in a nice air conditioning building, this is where you'd come. And actually, I've just noticed over there is an AIS. Genuine AIS, which is the prime sort of telecom company. So you could come in here and get your SIM card, which would be kind of really cool. I came into KFC. I've got a few chicken burgers and we're just getting an ice cream for Michelle. I've got just about enough time. So don't leave it. Maybe I'll be fine. I've got 20 minutes. And I suspect it's going to be late. But I'll show you what I got for Michelle and I. It's called a cream ball. Yeah, so that's a big shopping mall called Robinsons. Just around here, there's the train station. So you're going to get better options if you just step out of the station, if you have time. And I've got 15 minutes, so I'm plenty of time. Okay, 10 minutes to the train leaves. It's not here yet. And the heavens have opened. The rain is falling. So our train is here, and luckily I think our carriage has actually stopped right in front of us. Okay, it's handy. Buddy Cap, how are you? Hello, man. Okay, so what Michelle and I have done, it's only an hour's journey. We've booked second-class sleepers, which means you get a slightly bigger chair. Let's see, it's a bit dark in here. So, the other benefit is you get wider seats.
You do. You get to face each other.
So, oddly enough, let's get the light on my face. Oddly enough, it was exactly the same. It was about 70 baht for this ticket. It's going about an hour and a half or so.
Hour and a half.
Up to the town we're heading to now, which is Phatthalung. So yeah, we could have gone for side-by-side seats, second class with a fan, or we could have gone for what we've got here, which should be with a fan actually. This fan should turn on. I'll find out how to switch those on. So this is second class with fan sleepers, but normally the beds drop down here and this turns into a bed, but because it's daytime running, you get to have these bigger seats, which is kind of cool. The rains have stopped. The train should have left about 5 minutes ago, but like I say, they never go on time. Don't use that as a guide though. We have to be here on time. The trains don't have to be on time, just the passengers. Okay, so the train's just about to set off. About 15 minutes late, and we're off to Phatthalung or Phatthalung. I have no idea. So it's not going to be about a train journey today, so you're not getting, there's lots of, I'll leave a whole train list journey for you to check out if you want to see Thai trains and trains from around the world. We'll see you when we get to Phatthalung. Like a guillotine that just dropped down. Hear that noise? Anyway, we'll see you when we get to Phatthalung or Phatthalung. Right, we're back to trains. We can stand at the door. We should have fans. Let's go and get these fans organised. Okay, I've asked them to put the fans on. They're ignoring me. Come with me. Oh, man. Oh, he said, I'll come later. I said, no, don't come later. We paid for carriages with fans. Put the bloody fans on. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, we have fans. Every carriage on the train had fans, and you straight away, can you feel how much cooler that is? Just getting the heat out of this carriage. The second class, next one down, all the way up they had fans. So I said to the guy, we've got no fans. He said, oh, I'll come 5 minutes, and he was eating his food. And I said, no, it's too bloody hot. Come now. And two of them I spoke with, and both of them were like, yeah, we'll come along later. And I said, no. So he went into the little control room beside our carriage and just switched them on. You've got to tell them what to do. I'm sorry, guys. You can see here, we'd have been, 5 minutes would have been 20 minutes. We would have been virtually at our destination, and nobody else was going to get up and sort of complain that there was no air moving through this carriage. Sorry, a little moan. Quite happy. I love being on trains, but it's nicer if the air is moving. It's really still and really close. With that rain, it's super close. Beautiful. I mean, look out the window. We've got buffaloes with their herons. And now, when we stop, like we're doing now, we've got a breeze coming from our fan. Michelle just reminded me this is the express train. Rapid Express. This is about as fast as we've gone since we set. I could have walked beside the train, I think, Michelle. The Thai Rapid Intercity. I have to say, I'll turn the camera. I have to say that the Thai countryside is second to none, really. There's so much interesting stuff going on. There's cows and buffalo. There was a little group of kids bathing in the river just that we went past. Some of them were fishing. It's amazing, beautiful to look at. It has to be some of the greenest and most varied of the Southeast Asian countrysides. I think, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of other countries we've done the rails in. I know some places have some stunning mountainside, but I just love the fact there's always something going on. Look, there was a place just earlier with, I think it might have been rubber trees, and they were tapping the trees for sap. Sometimes I can hardly imagine what it is like to live in one of these little villages or towns compared to the life that Michelle and I have had. It seems completely alien. You know, it's a world away from what we've experienced as children, as young adults, as mature adults. And I suppose in some ways we have experienced it as well. We've lived in a lot of different countries around the world. Anyway, just some thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. I love to sit and read and hear your experiences as well. Thank you. There's these trees over here that they're tapping. You can't see them on this particular section, but you'll see little buckets hanging at the bottom of each tree, catching the sap. You can just about see at the bottom of some of these trees here, the little black pots that are hanging off the bottom. I think they're rubber tapping, but they could be making toddy, they could be making any number of different things. Around the world, people use the resins, the sap and the resin from all sorts of different trees, you know, from up in Canada where they're making maple syrup, in Europe where they're making walnut syrups, and all sorts of different sweet delights and alcohol. There's so much. Actually, in France, where we used to live, they would make a little alcoholic drink as well with the rising sap from the walnut trees. Okay, we're here, Phatthalung. Oh, thank you, Kapon Kap. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Phatthalung. Okay, we're here in Phatthalung. Let's snook up. We thought we had a few stops yet. Hello, Sawadi Kap. This guy's got his eye on us. No, I know. Thank you. So, Phatthalung Station. It's a small little town and we booked a hotel really close to the railway. Whether we're going to stay here 1 day, 2 days, 1 month, 3 years. So just for the other tourists who's coming to Phatthalung, this is the station. These are the touts that are offering you taxis and what have you. Our little hotel, just get down this ramp. Here's Michelle's coming. We're just down this one block, turn right, and about a block down. We're not very far. So let's see what this town's all about. It's very small. We love these little towns. See what this lady's cooking up here. It looks like a pork hock. Yes, pork head. Ah, look, she's doing the pork ear. Wow. It's good, Aroy? Good? So. Kapun kap, thank you. So a little bit of pork ear. Oh, that is gristly. Michelle, you want a piece?
No, I'll pass.
You don't want a piece?
No.
Aroy, thank you, Kap. No? Good. I'll keep that in the side of my cheek, spit that out down the road somewhere, just to be polite.
I didn't rush up for that one.
It's like eating a slightly savoury rubber band. The flavour's okay, but when you bite it, unusual. Looks to me like the Jehovah's Witnesses have rocked up. So down this way, you can tell we're seasoned Asian travellers. Don't even bother trying to go on the sidewalks, just straight on the road. Make yourself as broad as possible. Intimidate the vehicles. They give you a bit of space. There is a sidewalk here. Such a seasoned traveller that we turned the wrong way. I'm only going to go 50 feet past, but we've got to be going up this road. Because I looked at the map upside down. My fault. The pig's head, ear, distracted me somewhat. So it's a fair old way down, Michelle. And my battery, my battery's getting a bit low, so I'm going to stop the filming here and we'll film when we get a little closer. Or shall I carry on filming? Let me carry on filming till the battery dies. Michelle's going to go with the path. Is the path okay?
Okay, for a while.
Okay, I'll join Michelle. Little coffee shop here, look, Michelle. Espresso, cappuccino. We're going to be using the old Google Translate a lot and getting by with my tiny bit of Thai that I speak. I love these shops, these little hardware shops. What do we do to ourselves, Michelle? What do we do? These are the sort of towns that we end up rocking up to, that we end up quite liking. I think it's to this main road, Michelle. Little electric, old school electric fixing radios and transistor radios. Sometimes it's better, let me explain to you, sometimes it's better to book something close to the railway station than have to deal with the touts until you get to know a town a little bit. We generally find it's better to book something that we can walk to. In almost every city we go to, we do that. So we can just get off and get our bearings, see which apps work. There's a nice little bakery here, selling all sorts of baked goods. So our hotel should be just here. We've got to get over this main road. It's up there somewhere. We get over. So it might have been an option just to switch the old grab on and see if we could have got a taxi, because it's further than I anticipated. Avi Yemeni doing sales. Avi Yemeni from Rebel News Australia doing bike sales advertisements here in Phatthalung. Ah, there it is. There is our hotel. Closer than I thought. Okay, they said this place was... Hello. Come in. Oh, enough now. That's enough. So they said this place is recently renovated. There were some negative reports from when it was older, and now more positive ones from, hello, buddy cap. From now it's been renovated. So let's have a look. It looks very, very new. Is it not here? Well, this looks nice. Probably find the hotel looks rubbish. No, it looks okay. Looks good. Hello, Sawadee Cap. Ah, wow. This is nice. We are here. Okay, I'm going to sign off. We'll do a little video later on. Take care. Okay, the room is actually quite nice, but we asked where's the tea and coffee, and the girl just came up. She's handed over these cute little bags to Michelle. I think, oh, we got a welcome gift. Yeah. But it's actually just some Milo and coffee. But in here, it's got actually a kettle. A kettle in a bag, and another bag here with a hairdryer in. I don't think I've ever been this close to this many monkeys. It's oh, that one's got a mango, piece of mango. And what's this one got? Got some nuts.